Hello everyone on Keyframes Everyday. My name is Daniel Brodeski and welcome to this new quick tip. In today's quick tip we are going to see how to write on a text. Traditionally we are writing on a text in After Effects using the stroke effect from the generate category, basically tracing the text with our pen tool and then adding the stroke effect to reveal it. But the problem with this effect is that you will often get very unpleasant results. As you can see right here, very jagged edges, and it doesn't look clean at all. You can often see edges like this when using a sans serif font, which I am using right now. This method can work pretty well with a script font, creating this right on, but with a sans serif and such a bold text, it won't work very well. So there is an alternative for using the stroke effect, and it is using shapes. Basically, you can achieve the same effect with a script font, and you can achieve a much better result with a sans serif, as you can see right here. This method is not complicated at all. It uses shape layers and track mattes, and we will see how to create this in a second. So let's create a new composition, Ctrl N on the keyboard, and I'm using 1920 by 1080 comp, 25 frames per second and 5 seconds long. I will call this composition tutorial and click OK. In this tutorial composition, I'm going to type a new text. Using the reposition anchor point tool, which you can get on A-scripts, I'm going to center my text, basically by repositioning the anchor point to the center of the text, and then with the text selected, clicking Ctrl Home to center the text. Let's start tracing our text by selecting the pen tool and making sure that nothing is selected in our timeline. I'm going to trace the text as I would if I used the stroke effect. I'm using only stroke with no fill, and I can determine the stroke width to make sure that it covers my text. And every time I want to create a new line, I simply click once again on the shape layer, so it won't create a new shape layer, and then I create my lines. I'm going to create rough lines now and then go in and refine each of them. It took me way less than a minute to trace the text like this. As you can see, a lot of the text is not covered. I'm going to fix it right now by going to the contents and selecting the path of one of the strokes. I'm simply going to refine it by moving each vertex, so my text is fully covered. I can make my stroke a little bit larger, like 25 points, and it will make my life a lot easier. So as you can see, my whole text is covered now, and that's exactly what I need. I'm going to select my shape layer, go into this drop down menu over here and add the trim path. Now let's open it and we can animate the values for the start and end points. At the beginning of the timeline, I'm going to set keyframes for the end point, and after 2 seconds I'm going to set another keyframe, and I'm going to make the first one to be 0. So our right on looks like this. Now I'm going to use the track matte options of my text and select alpha matte, the shape layer. So wherever my shape is visible, the text is visible as well. I'm going to bring the keyframes closer together like this, and you can also ease them going to the graph editor and change their velocity. And so you have a very nice right on effect like this. You have straight edges and you don't have any overlaps. You basically have full control over the final look of your write-on. So the next time you are looking to write on a text, consider using this method over using the stroke effect, although the stroke effect can give you very nice results. I will link you to some useful tutorials about this theme in the description down below. Make sure to follow us on Vimeo and subscribe on YouTube. If you like this video, like it and share it with your friends. I am Daniel Brodeski and thank you for joining me.